Okay, so basically I took mushrooms and I had an experience.
All that to say
that made me just realize that there was more to like myself, and I sort of chased that experience for a while and tried experimenting with different psychedelics and just saw where that took me. I tried acid twice. That was interesting.
What is acid like?
Oh, acid is like...
First off, what does acid look like? Like, what does
acid,
that mean to take acid?
It comes on a little
sounds
tab.
like it would burn your skin.
Okay, well, the first time I took it, it actually came on a sugar cube, and like the kind of sugar cube that you would feed to a horse. Like
really?
Like an actual sugar cube. So acid is liquid, and they just put it on the sugar cube.
I always think of battery acid when I think of acid.
Yeah, that's what I used to think when I was a kid, too.
See, I would be skeptical.
You think of like melting your brain.
I would be like, if I was given acid in the form of a sugar cube, I would probably talk myself out of the idea that it's a drug and be like, this is just a sugar cube.
Yeah, right.
I would just think it was communion.
Walk me through it. So you put it in your mouth and then it dissolves?
Okay. And then it dissolves, yeah, just like a sugar cube sucked on it. And I've always, for the most part, done these kind of psychedelics, especially after the first time I did it. When I realized that, like, I can have a profound experience opposed to like having fun and seeing cool colors. Like I can go off by myself and like go deep inside of myself and experience something crazy that changed my life, I would say. So I took acid, took a sugar cube of acid, and I was in the dark, and I just had like a crazy out of body experience, like where.
What do you mean you were in the dark? Like you had no lights
in my
on?
room with no lights on, just sitting there by myself, laying in my bed.
Okay.
And just laying there and just letting whatever happened kind of happen. Because when you have no external sort of stimuli to like, like attach yourself to, especially when you're on a psychedelic, it gets crazy when you're just confronted with your own thoughts. How often do we just sit by ourselves? We have to be stimulated by something.
Often.
Yeah. So
particularly in the first world,
right?
Even without drugs, I have a hard time in bed at night before I go to sleep, not listening to a podcast or not.
Well, especially on drugs, it's even harder because you're on drugs. So, so your brain's going all wild.
So you're on drugs.
So I'm on drugs and in the dark.
In the damn dark.
In the damn dark, and I'm just basically just like I left my body in a way like where I could like almost like my consciousness was in the corner of the room and I was like looking at the room. I can see myself lying there.
Okay.
And was sort of like the boundaries of my body just blended with the environment. Like it wasn't like, it was just like I was one with the room.
So it's not like your body was a separate entity?
Yeah, it was like I felt like the connection between everything.
Okay.
And so that was what acid was like. And then I tried DMT, which is supposed to be the craziest psychedelic that you can take. And I've done that 4 times. And two of the times it was really crazy.
Which is it that the Beatles said?
The Beatles.
John Lennon said to take one drug only once. Was it acid or
Yeah,
DMT?
it was acid, I think.
And he said that everybody should take acid once.
I would agree with that. Well, maybe not everybody, but
you went for it twice?
I went for it twice, yeah.
Dang.
So did you want to double John Lennon? Like
Dakota, you just going for it.
I had to step John Lennon, just had to let him know what's up. But so, yeah, I try to like, and Steve Jobs also said acid was the most significant experience he's ever had in his life.
Well, according to one of his documentaries, yeah, he took that before he did anything with Wozniak. He did that. Didn't he do it before he did the whole garage thing?
I don't know the exact story, but the story is he laid in a field and he was just on acid, and it was just really profound for him.
And I guess it connected all the dots for him.
It does do that for you.
Really?
It's unexplainable.
He envisioned the iPhone.
He was
like, oh, that's how I'll be a billionaire.
Oh, okay, I understand. All the dots connect now.
Actually, really fun.